Hey guys, welcome back to another edition of the ToyBox. Now today I'm going to switch things up and do things a little bit different. These videos usually do not do very well, so I figured I'd change the format up. Today's video is pertaining to the risks and potential gambles you make when you order figures, statues, and toys straight from China, Japan, Taiwan, anywhere across seas. To try to get them cheaper and potentially end up with bootlegs. So stick around. Alright, so I myself am guilty of doing this. I do this all the time because to me it doesn't matter if it's official or not. My collection consists of a mixture of real and bootleg figures. I know some of them are bootleg, some of them are passable, some of them look very, very close, but it happens. Especially when you order offline, you're not positive exactly where it's coming from. A lot of times if the price seems too good to be true, it usually is. Now, I have recently made an order on eBay about a month and a half ago, and I'll put some pictures up here of a series of 6 figures. Now, they all look like they come in retail packaging, but they're all labeled with Dragon Ball Kai. But if you look at the figures, some of them don't look right. There's a couple of them in there that's not even from Dragon Ball Z. There's a Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta in it. So I got curious and wanted to order this because I wanted to do a ToyBox episode on these 6 figures. Well, I did the tracking on it, and all of a sudden it says it can't be delivered, package unable to be delivered, and I'll put that here as well. Anyway, after calling the post office and trying to figure it out, they still haven't tracked the package. The post office says that they have not sent it back to China yet, but they know that I'm looking for it. I gave them the tracking number, they know who I am. But this is one of the risks that you take, is that either because of the way it's packaged or the way that it is addressed, that it might not even be able to make it to you. Now, it's very confusing because, and I'll put this here as well, it shows that it made it from China to here, to here, to here, all the way to Savannah, Georgia, to the little town that I live in before it became undeliverable. So it still doesn't make sense 100% to me. And I told the lady on the phone that even if the package looks like it's been destroyed, I need this delivered, because that would even make the video better if it come in all destroyed and they're not even usable figures. You know, that was the whole point of getting those for the video. Now, another problem that you might end up getting yourself into is I have recently started playing Naruto Blazing. I've got some of the Naruto videos up on the channel, and I'm not real versed in the actual mythology of Naruto, but from playing the game and playing Ultimate Ninja Storm 4, I think that's the game, what it's called. Anyway, I've become an admirer of Madara. I always like the bad guys, big bad guys, you know, and I just love his design and I like the way he looks. So I ordered this from China because it was a lot cheaper than the real ones, and I'm sure it's probably not authentic, but if it passes, it passes. And I ordered this probably about 3 weeks ago, maybe a month ago. And there was a package on my doorstep today when I got off work, and when I opened it, this is what was inside. I wasn't even upset that it was dented up and kind of messed up, but the first thing I see when I open it on the top is, this is not Madara, this is Obito. Now, I know from the game that Obito is a character from the game, from the show, and he has this mask, but I really don't even know anything about Obito. Not yet. I haven't got this far into the series. It is an actually nice figure statue. It looks cool. But considering that I tried to order a Madra and get an Obito, that did not make me real happy. So I sent the seller on eBay in China an email saying, hey, what's the deal? I ordered Madra. Sent pictures of this next to the packaging with my address and their address and blah blah blah. And I basically asked them very nicely, like, I'd like to have my Madra, please. I'm not even positive who Obito, I say Obito, it's probably pronounced Obito or something. I don't even know who this is really. So this is another risk and gamble that you're taking when you're ordering from these places in China, especially like Shanghai or Shenzhen. But it happens. I mean, I've had a couple of times over the course of doing stuff on eBay where this has happened before, and they've always made it right. They're not out to get you, and they're not scamming you, not all of them. When you're shipping out stuff on a daily basis on that level, I mean, mistakes happen normally. So, but yeah, I just wanted to bring this to your attention, that, there are times where you can end up being the victim of either receiving bootleg figures that you think are authentic. I've had that happen. Or not even receiving what you actually ordered. But these are the kind of gambles that people have to take sometimes, like when you're in my position and you can't always afford to go to the store or the toy store and the specialty stores or GameStop to buy a figure this big for $180. Sometimes you have to cut corners, and you have to be able to do what's within your budget and your means. And to me, a figure of anybody is, even if it's not officially licensed, it's still a figure of that person. If it looks halfway decent, I'm willing to put it with my showcase of things. So I hope you enjoyed this episode. I hope some of you learned something. If you didn't, please let me know what I could have done better. If you have had this happen to you, please leave me a comment. Hit a thumbs up if you liked it, thumbs down if you didn't. If you haven't already, please subscribe. If you do subscribe, please hit that little bell so that you can get notifications when I drop new videos. And I will catch you guys in the next one. Have a good one.